Today, we're sitting down with one of the owners of Hope Coffee to uncover the story behind the brand. More than just a coffee shop, Hope Coffee has built a reputation for creating a genuinely welcoming atmosphere, putting customers first, delivering friendly service, and making people feel valued from the moment they walk through the door. In this conversation, we'll go right back to the beginning, where the idea came from, what inspired the business, the challenges of building it, the risks that were taken, the lessons learned, and how they created a place centered around positivity, community, and exceptional customer service. So whether you're interested in business, looking for inspiration, or simply love hearing the stories behind passionate people, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and join us as we discover the bit no one sees.
So, Paul,
Boys, only found that out half an hour.
I've been waiting a while for this one. This is one I'm really interested in,
Let's get a life.
and I know. But yeah, I guess for a minute we'll jump straight into it. From someone who has visited the shop at your Stanford store, there was an odd connection from my time I spent in the city. And there's coffee shops and there's coffee shops. Stanford one, how can I describe it? It's like a raw. It was like a raw shop. That's the only way I can see it. But the products and the staff shone. And when I met you, it all made sense.
I don't see it as much as you see it because I'm in the bubble.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think it's a coffee shop that grew organically. There's nothing really false or not true about the staff of the staff because they're the people that we have friendships and relationships with, and that's born from coming to work for us. So it's really nice. It's just an organic coffee shop. There's nothing like control. It's a bit wonky, like we built it ourselves. So you couldn't put a straight level in there.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
So it's nice to hear people say nice things. But
Yeah.
that's human.
I mean, created yourself, the layout, the colours.
The shop's black because B likes green, like she's a florist or was a florist. So black and green's a really nice contrast anyway. But the shop's black because the barber shop downstairs is black and the other barber shop was black. And it's just a nice aesthetic to have. It's like, it always makes colour pop.
Right, yeah.
And that's literally the reason. So it's just Bev and mine aesthetic is black and white.
Yeah.
It's like black and white, such a nice colour. And then if you put a bit of green in it, it pops more.
It does.
I mean, if we had an absolute say with this shop, it'd be black.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And ironically, it's number 10 Downing Street black, if anyone wants to buy it.
So, you mentioned the barber shops. I didn't know anything about that, to be honest. How did that come about?
Oh, the barbers is like, it's the only reason the coffee shop exists. Because I worked for a bank for like 13, 14 years, mortgages, and then I wanted to be a barber. Redundancies were coming up. I wanted to change my life. So I thought, and I wanted to do something less corporate, more creative, because I'm quite creative. So I literally took redundancy, pestered the bank for redundancy. My best friend made me redundant. Oh yeah. Like, it's the best thing he ever did for me. I got a payout. I went to London School of Barbering, did a 9-week course, passed with distinction, mainly because I paid them $4,000. And yeah, then I thought I'll try and be a barber. And then it was just like, I worked for a barber shop. Again, I'm pretty honest. So I was really helping him, helping myself. And then I walked out because I won't say why, because I walked out for personal reasons. And just by fate, we opened there was a shop up the road. So I opened the shop up the road. I didn't really expect anyone to turn up at the shop. And then day one, I saw a gentleman called Richard Slippers as I opened the shutter.
Right.
And I said, I wasn't expecting to see you. And he went, I'm never giving him any more of my money. And that was it really. And then from that day on, I was never not busy. Barbershop, working.
Yeah.
I had a bit of grief off the old manager of the other shop, but he just helped me. He parked his white van in front of my barber shop one day. So I just did a post saying, I'm now the barber's behind the white van. And it was funny, but it was truthful, and people just got behind me. And then for like 4 years, I just was cutting hair like a lot. I was an appointment only barber. The barbers is still appointment only. It's a nicer service. And I was just busy. And then the coffee shop closed down up the road. And I'd always thought about having a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And I briefly had a tattooist in the back of my shop. So I had this like vision of maybe having a coffee shop, tattooist, barbers.
Oh, wow.
So I approached the lady who closed, said, I'm sorry you closed, but is there any way I could have the shop?
Yeah.
And so she said yes. And then it was just fate. And then we got that and we opened a coffee shop. And for months before I opened the coffee shop, I was saying, all we've got to do is make £50 a day. We make £50 a day with quids in. It'll cover the money that Bev used to earn as a florist. So that was all our ambition, was to have a tiny little coffee shop upstairs to the barbers. If we do 50 quid a day, boom, we're rich. And that was it. And I think because that's always been our mantra, was if we do 50 quid a day,
Wow.
we didn't have any expectations. And then I remember, even though I'm old, love your mother, I phoned my mom on the first day when I went, oh shit, mom, we did 120 quid. And I was so happy because it was 120 quid.
Yeah, so
I was
triple.
going, that's like nearly 3 times what we expected.
Wow.
And then it just slowly built from there and built from there.
Oh.
And then I was torn between carrying on barbering and helping in the coffee shop. So I was like doing 6 o'clock in the coffee shop, working till we shut at 4. And then I was working from 5 till 9 in the barbers, but it was killing me. So then we advertised for another barber and I got Tom. Tom's great. You should really give him a go. And Sarah and Leah. So punk for them. And Tom took over my part of the barbering and I went and worked in the coffee shop. And it was pretty much me and Bev for like a year. And so then we were just getting busier and busier. I mean, we did I remember we did 700 quid one day, me and Bev on our own. And the coffee shop was tiny. And we just started doing fraps. If you tried fraps, they're lovely. But we have blenders now that does all the fraps. And I remember we did 700 odd quid. And I was basically getting crushed ice from down the co-op, putting it in a hand grinder.
Right, yeah.
And I was crushing the ice by hand. And I cut all my knuckles because I kept knocking the knuckles. But we felt such a reward to do it. And it just so it gave us a lot. So it gave me and Bev a lot of warmth anyway, just doing that. And
And it's your own creation. It's not as if you haven't got a boss to crack the whip. You're motivated because
we've got each other. So I think when it's your own business, you crack the whip anyway because nobody pays your sick pay. Nobody pays you when the shop's shut. So you're sort of always working. So we just expanded them. We got a couple of girls in and we got Ella in, who's since left and gone into the big girls job. And then we've got Izzy, who's still there. And they were the cornerstone, really. And we taught them how to do it and we told them what we expect. And they were amazing. And Izzy still is. And I get every day, if someone talks about the shop to me, they always say, I really like Izzy. She's really welcoming. Yeah. And that's what's important to us. Yeah. I mean, it's important to sell a coffee.
Customer service.
But it's so important to make you feel the best we can make you feel.
It doesn't take much to smile and say hello.
Just ask. It might be the only conversation that person has that day. So why wouldn't you just ask them how they are and then listen? And I think it's a throwback from the barbers. If you come to Hope Coffee, you probably will queue, but you'll queue for a reason. And the reason is that we make everybody who comes to the counter important.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I think. So I think, especially like if they're an older gentleman or an older lady, I'll always make my effort to talk to them or give them maybe a free piece of cake or just ask them how they're doing because they may have not spoke to somebody. So we're always there. And that's it's not even a plan. That's just what we do. We do it because we want people to feel warm and welcome. Yeah. So
I think I noticed that's your natural character because I came here invitational on the first day and I saw the queue was around the corner, but you was talking to everyone. So,
But
and I think it's that
but
connection.
yeah.
I think that's the secret sauce almost.
I don't. Yeah, thank you, but I don't think it's a secret. I don't think it's a secret for any business. Just be nice to people who are giving you money to afford you to buy trainers.
Yeah.
And then
You'd be
you're
surprised
winning.
of how many people haven't got that though.
But no, exactly.
Yeah.
Everything's transactional out there, and coffee shops are very transactional. You go in, they say what drinks you want. You give them any name you like. You can make a name up. They'll just accept it. Put you at the end of the queue, and then somebody will call that name out, and you'll get your coffee. Great. If you want to just get in, get out.
Yeah.
But if you come here, we are going to ask you something else. We want to ask you something else. I do especially. I'll randomly talk to anyone in the queue and just ask them why they came, or thank them for coming for the 8th time or the first time.
Feedback for you as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's everything. You'll tell me the truth. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather you tell me something shit so I can do something about making it less shit than tell 10 other people in the street that I wouldn't go in there because they're shit.
Yeah.
Because people will.
Yeah.
But I can promise you it's not contrived, because we genuinely want people to feel welcome in the shop.
Yeah.
And I think that's the truth. That's the bottom line of it.
Yeah.
We want people to feel welcome in the shop.
And you get that because there's something about your stores when people are queuing. Even when they're queuing, they're all talking to each other.
Yeah.
It's not like I won't say the other high street stores and brands, but they're there to take their coffee and they're there to go. But this one, I think almost the queue almost creates an inbuilt community in itself, oddly enough.
You're all in it together, aren't you? You're all queuing.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I agree. There's so many people.
But no one's complaining. That's what I was trying to get. No one's complaining. Oh, we're queuing.
I think they do complain. I'm not going to lie and say it's all right. People do complain. I had somebody complain in Stamford. A gentleman, he went, "Excuse us, fella. I've been queuing for 10 minutes. How long's it going to be?" And I went, "Well, how are you queuing?" I said, "Easily another 10 minutes, which means you'll be queuing for 20 minutes. So hold tight." And then he threw his head up in the shoulders and stormed out. We wasn't the coffee shop for him. And if you're not prepared to queue, we're not the coffee shop for you. And you can happily go to another shop, go to a corporate giant, just go to another shop, because we can't break with what we feel is correct. And we feel it's correct to take our time and not rush you through. Yeah. But that's the honest answer I can give.
And I love that because it's almost, I can resonate, because when I first started this brand, I was in the people pleasing mode.
Yeah.
And I wanted to please everyone. Like, as you know now, a year later, I realised that you work so hard to try and please people that don't want to be happy. So
it's like,
I get that.
You can only really please yourself and hope what you're doing, other people resonates with other people and they come and do it with you. And I think we've got quite a lot of staff, and I haven't kept all of them like in the past. So we employ people, and very early on we figure out whether or not they're going to be during the program of doing the right thing by people. And if people don't, and if staff don't, we do politely let them go.
Yeah.
But even the irony of people we let go still come in the shop and still buy drinks and still support us because they get it.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
And it's not. We're not trying to do it in a vindictive way. We've just got expectations.
Yeah.
And if you don't meet them, we don't keep you.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bit harsh, but
no,
it's the truth.
Yeah, I understand that. One thing that intrigued me was I'm always a coffee black. So when I first visited your store in Stamford, I looked up some names of celebrities and where does that come from?
Oh, well, we didn't go out of our way to name a drink.
Some of them make me laugh, actually. Yeah.
We went out of our way. The reason we have named drinks is purely down to Performers College, which is a dance college in Stamford. And girls are really supportive. Obviously, girls and boys, but girls like ice match, iced coffees. So we used to get a lot of performers girls come because there was nowhere place to go. So they'd turn up, buy their drink, sit down, smile, laugh. And so it was like quite a little base for them to meet.
Yeah.
And obviously, because we ask questions about people, we get to know people. And then there was a girl called Emily who was Welsh, and my children are Welsh. and it touched something in my heart. It must have touched something in her heart, and we formed a friendship. And then every time Emily came in, she'd order the same drink, which is a hot chocolate and hazelnut iced latte. And then we jokingly one day said, oh, why don't we just call it an Emily? Because Emily just has it all the time. So when Emily came in, she went, can I have a white chocolate hazelnut? You mean an Emily? Because that's what we're calling it. And we put Emily on the board.
Yeah.
And then other people heard about this. And then you sort of got this thing rolling where people wanted to name drinks after them. So we jokingly said, if you keep buying the same drink and we notice that, we'll name a drink after you. So there was an amazing Grace. It used to be Grace, one of the dancers. Lovely. And then we did a performer named after the college, because a lot of the performers girls like salty caramel white chocolate lattes. So we do a performer, massive seller. So Emily's and performers, massive sellers.
Oh.
So that was the joke in a way. It was an in-joke between me and the girls.
Yeah.
And it was just nice. It was a nice to make them feel welcome, because they all live away from home. Oh. It made me feel welcome because I had like somebody who was Welsh coming to the shop.
Yeah.
So it was for both of us.
I love that.
And then obviously we started doing matcha. And we're not people who go, oh, have you heard of a new drink? Let's start doing it. We're more of, it took us ages to do iced coffee. We never used to do iced coffee.
Oh, what?
We used to do 4 milkshakes. It took us ages to do fraps. And then matcha came along, and it took us a couple of months, and we spent months making matcha, looking at it, thinking, shall we do it? And going, oh, we don't want to do it. And then we just bit the bullet. We used to hand whisk our matcha and started making matcha. And Bev, who's quite a genius when it comes up to naming, so she saw the TikTok that was talking about girl dinner, which was just funny, where people would have a lettuce leaf and go, girl dinner. Is that right? Right? And then we went, why don't we call our white chocolate matcha girl dinner? It's funny.
Yeah.
Girl dinner, right? So we started doing it. But then that spawned more drinks and then more drinks. So every time we do like a special, we just sit down, me, Bev, Izzy, Francis, Leah, any of the staff, and go, we need a drink now. And I'm partial to a bit of AI. I won't mention which one, but I'll partial to a bit of AI. And we just try and come up with the stupidest drink names we can come up with. Yeah. And then we put them as close to the wire as we can. Sometimes we'll cross it.
Yeah.
But it literally is just to make people laugh. It's just something funny. And then if you say to any of the staff, what's cookie butter? They'll tell you the ingredients. So it's a good way of like putting it mentally in your brain what it is. So it's just funny. Like we started doing dirty sodas. Get dirty. Dirty sodas. It comes from the Mormons. Secret Life of Mormon Wives. And we've got one called the Tan Lines. Right. That is literally because we've got a customer who's famous in the newspaper for being orange. She overtans, but she doesn't overtan. But that's the joke.
Right, okay.
So we said, can we name a drink after you? Yes, we can. She loves the fact it's called Tan Lines. It's orange. She's orange. But it's that. Yeah. It's a bit of jokes between customers, and she's a proper regular, proper supportive of us. Yeah. And jokes between us. So it's a bit of a two-way street. At least the merchandise. It's just funny. It's just a way of making things funnier than just can I have a
plain Jane name. Yeah. But again, I think that's without you realising that's your natural creativeness, I guess. And that's the personality that runs all the way through till the end.
It's just about being slightly funny. And not taking yourself too serious.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just not taking it. Well, I don't. Like, it's a serious business. We need to make money and we need to make a profit. We need to pay the wages. We need to pay ourselves. I need to buy trainers again. Yeah. And coats. And trousers. But at the end of the day, it's a commercial business, but you've got to have a bit of fun. You've got to smile a little bit. So that's what we try to do. So there are things there's 3 things built into the days. We try and everyone's allowed to give a customer a free drink if they feel that customer's having a shit day.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And we have a number system for the drinks. Okay. So your drink, so when you come in, you'll be saying, they might say to you, you're number 87 or 187, or if you're number 69 in the queue, you get free drinks. because it's stupid.
Yeah.
But that's what we do. So we just
Yeah.
build stupid things into the day because it just helps everyone. And it makes everyone smile for a second. So what's the harm? So that's why they're called, that's why they're named.
Yeah. Oh wow. So I think that's probably then, from where I'm sitting, that's probably why you guys are so successful. Is that you're just hearing what you're saying. You're not even trying to be something that you're not.
I don't even think I'm successful. That's the truth. You say we're successful. Me and Bev don't feel it.
Yeah.
We just feel that we've got a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And we're in the bubble, but we've got a coffee shop. And this, we've opened a coffee shop in Lakeside. But it's just it's on the window. It's just coffee and milk. It ain't anything bigger than that. And that's how we see it. And believe me, I'm grateful when anyone says anything nice and positive.
Yeah.
But for us, it's just coffee and milk. And we're trying to just make it a bit funnier and a bit nicer for the day for everyone.
I love that.
It's nothing. There's no ego.
I love that.
Even though I'm doing a podcast, there's no ego.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Well, this you're doing the podcast because I did chase you, to be fair.
Yeah, but it's funny anyway. Why wouldn't I help you? It's like, why wouldn't we help anyone? It's like, there's life, like, everyone spends all their time, don't they, pushing people down.
Yeah.
It's competition, let's push them down. So we spend all our time trying to lift people up.
Yeah.
And wouldn't I help you?
Yeah, no, I appreciate
Why wouldn't I help anyone who asks for help or showed any interest in us?
Yeah. And that's the thing, every team, especially in the corporate world, tends to be big fish eats little fish.
Yeah, or corporate only gives something because they want something back. So, and they want the kudos for saying we did that. So we try not really to shout our own, sing our own praises. We try not to go, oh yeah, we just gave da-da-da to da-da. If we try and be nice to people, we're just trying to be nice to people.
Simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's simple.
Because karma is a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you give enough good out, you get enough good back. And that's what's happening.
I don't believe in much, but I do believe in that.
Yeah.
Because that's what I can control. I can control being good.
You control you. You can't control the other person. So why wouldn't you just be nice?
Exactly. Yeah.
And obviously at times I can be horrible, of course, I'm human.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Essentially, I'm trying to be nice to people because it's the nicest thing to do. It makes me feel better a bit like.
And that shows.
There you go.
You mentioned about first opening this store, and it's obviously it's a lot bigger, it's a lot brighter. What's the adjustment been like for you and Bev, going from what I call the comfortable home base to a bigger
Lakeside not Lakeside as a company, but Lakeside as people within the company are lovely.
Yeah.
So you've got like certain people in Lakeside, Jade and Nancy and Sophie are lovely. And Nancy's like the boss of Lakeside, very, very helpful. John, very, very helpful.
Oh, nice.
But for us, for me and Bev opening a coffee shop here, and it's a trial and see if it works for us. It's a massive shock. It's all red tape. Like literally, Bev and I we've refitted the other shop 7 times. And literally, Bev and I will sit there going, we need more space. And we'll go, right, we'll do it and we'll refit it overnight and we'll move things around and we'll have a lot of stress. But we'll do it. Like, there's a bookcase in there that's still in there. It's from the church that Bev's mom used to be ministering. So we just built the shop. The first counter was built out of pallets. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just built by us. Here, I had to pay a builder to build everything. So all the controls taken away from you. Like, people say how nice the shop is, and the shop is nice and big. In God's honest truth, I'd never have that colour wall, this colour sofa.
I was just about to ask that.
Like,
yeah.
This paint you can buy in one of the local paint stores. We had it made, we had it coloured matte. It's genuinely called See You Next Tuesday. You go in there. They asked them, we said they could name it. They said, oh, you can name your paint. Don't ask me to name anything. See You Next Tuesday. It's a nice grey. It's not for us. If we could do it ourselves, we paint it all black. All black. And it'd be all a bit more wooden.
Yeah.
And a bit more rustic and a bit more real. But we got given a blueprint. We've got limited budget. So we went with what we got.
Yeah.
And people like it. And it's nice. And it's a nice aesthetic, but it's not entirely what we do.
Right. Yeah.
And if we open another shop, you'll see the difference. This would be such a dark, like, it would just be black. Right. I wouldn't have this floor. The only thing I actually probably like are these boards, panels,
Yeah.
but not even the panels. I'd paint them back.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's got little sections in the shop. But yeah, you're just restricted by coming to the centre. You're restricted. You pay a lot of rent.
Right.
So there's a lot of overheads that you don't really get in a smaller shop. And you have to push everything past centre management. So I couldn't have the stuff in the shop I wanted. I didn't want a name on the shop front. We just wanted a black front because I don't believe I don't believe a shop front name brings people to the shop.
Right.
I believe people bring other people to the shop. So the barbers never had really a sign for ages on it. And even only the foot downstairs in the barbers only recently had a sign upstairs to tell him it was underneath the coffee shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
really, you almost built this natural word of mouth.
It's
And I loved it when the advertising boards, with you and a bit of cardboard. I thought that's absolutely
we try
genius.
and just be organic and low key. I will shout out to the social media people that come in. So Maddie Cordell came in, and Gigi knows who she is. She still is so inspirational to us as a social media person who wants nothing from us, just comes in, buys our coffee, posts every day she buys it. We love Gigi. But Gigi and Maddie sort of pushed the viewpoint of us.
The eyes,
People never believe it when I say it. If it had never happened, if like the social media bit hadn't gone off and people wanted to try us, I'd be okay. Bev would be okay.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't important to us.
Yeah.
I think Maddie's gone on to do more and more. So I think for her it was great. Great springboard for her. And it's really helped us. So I'm really grateful, Maddie. Yeah. But if it never have happened, we were getting busier and busier anyway. It was growing organically as we wanted it to. There was never any aspiration to be on TikTok or have to hold up a board or do any of that. Yeah. And now we do it because it's funny.
It's all natural.
You see our TikToks, they're just funny. Mainly it's easy and the staff wanting to do something to me. That's mainly what happens.
Is that the one that threw cream
in my face?
Yeah.
But it's really important. They're young, so me and Bev are old. They like TikToks, so we're doing more TikToks for the staff. We follow TikToks. We follow people we really like, and we're inspired by them. Yeah. But if it never have happened, I'd be fine. Bev would be fine.
Yeah.
And we're grateful in a sense that it did, because it's opened us up to more people. But the people that matter are the people that come and buy coffee every week.
Yeah.
Having people come and try a coffee is great, but I don't want you to come and try it once and review it. That's great. I want you to come and try it once, find out it's really fucking good coffee, because it is. Coffee Works Deluxe, small roastery.
Yeah.
In Shepherd's Bush. Fantastic coffee. Tastes nice. That's what we want people to do. We want to come, find our coffee, go, I'm swearing again. That's fucking great coffee.
Yeah.
And then come back next week, and then come back next week, and then come back twice a week. And that's what will keep us open. And I love everyone trying the coffee. I love everyone trying girl dinners and cookie butters, because they're great. They're great drinks.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
But we want you to have a great drink every week.
It's more of a relationship with your customers than
absolutely.
A transaction.
Like you started, I know you started coming in. We used to see him and he'd have his Americano, nice. And then he used to message us, go, that's really nice coffee, didn't you? Really nice coffee. He likes that coffee. And that's why we started talking.
Yeah.
And then the other week I came in, he said he's drinking a bloody frap. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Because I've only ever known him drink a black coffee. I only drink really flat whites, but even I started having sugar daddies. Lovely.
Yeah. I've moved on to a Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer, me. It's the only reason it's called me.
Oh, right.
That's why it's called a Cole Palmer.
Ah.
Because I'm Cole Palmer.
I never even...
No, that's the reason.
Yeah.
So it's called a Cole Palmer because I'm Cole Palmer. But people love her. Gigi, again, I'll always praise Gigi. So she's influencer. She loves Cole Palmers. That's all what she always has. And she used to have her own drink. She used to have like Pretty in Pink. Gigi's Pretty in Pink. And that comes and goes off the menu. And now she just always buys a Cole Palmer. She's great, Gigi. You should really, if I think you should interview anyone, you should interview Gigi.
Okay.
Because she's beautiful. She's so organic in what she's done.
Wow.
She's like, I think she works in a company that does haulage containers, but then she does social media on the side. But her social media, and she's just such a naturally warm, lovely person.
Oh, wow.
So I would dare you to interview Gigi. She's lovely.
Would people like Gigi have recommendations? Because how do you guys come up with these flavours?
Oh, it's a lot to do with Bev, Izzy, Francis, Leah, the staff. I mean, like, if I'm honest, I probably don't come up with the flavours as much as they do.
Yeah.
We all have input. I mean, look, we all taste test. Like, I mean, I'm not, don't shoot me. I'm not a great fan of matcha myself.
Yeah.
Like, hot matcha, no. Ice matcha, it's nice with a bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
But we've literally just done one for Lakeside called Lakeside. And we've just done a TikTok on Lakeside.
Oh,
The
right.
Jamaican, the drink in the middle of the lake, coming to.
Excellent.
And that's a white chocolate coconut matcha. It's bloody lovely.
Wow.
Like, I think it's bloody lovely,
Yeah.
but I'm not a great fan of matcha. But so we all have different tastes. So it's a consensus.
So it's a team effort.
Yeah, it's definitely a team effort. And the dirty sodas, very much a team effort. We went to them and like, we need to make dirty sodas. And Lana Del Slay would be technically the very first dirty soda we did. And we've had that come up for years.
Right.
And Bev came up with this, and it was basically full fat Coke, double shot espresso, vanilla and cherry sauce.
Oh,
It sounds lethal because it
Yeah.
keeps you awake and
bet.
clears you out. But really popular. And then if you put cream on it, it's a dirty soda. Lovely.
Wow.
So we did that, and then the girls came up with the others, basically. And that's a lot of doing research, a lot of scouring the internet, a lot of Mormon housewives.
Wow.
But they're really nice. And
Yeah.
they even surprised us how popular they are. We
Wow.
now got people drinking here who don't drink coffee or matcha.
That's interesting. Yeah.
And we're probably very few shops in Essex doing dirty sodas.
Yeah, I must admit, I've never even heard of it
No.
before your store.
And you can have them without coffee. People should really try them with coffee as well. They're surprising.
coffee.
Because you think a fizzy drink and coffee's not going to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
It does.
Okay.
But we did so many. And it
Wow.
shocked us.
Yeah.
And the next thing we come up with will shock us.
So it sounds like you're constantly evolving the menus and keeping it fresh.
I just think, like, I would happily make, as a barber, I used to say I'd have to do a 2-back and sides for the rest of my life. It's a lovely cut. It's a great haircut to do. All you barbers know this. It's really simple, really nice. You have a nice chat. You don't have to think too much.
Yeah.
I'd happily make flat whites and Americanas and lattes for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm the same.
But a bit of variety is great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why we changed the drinks. They're very seasonal. Bev's very good at this. Bev will go, right, we're coming up to autumn. So we'll start our autumn drinks, a lot of pumpkin spice and variations, chai lattes. But then she'll do specials and people love them.
Yeah.
So we rotate drinks and we move drinks in and out. And even like people will go, oh, can I please have a whatever we stopped? And we go, we don't do it. And obviously there's a little crossover where we'll do them until we've run out of ingredients.
Right.
Then we just don't do them.
Yeah.
But then when we do them again, people surge again. So I just think, like, it's variety is the spice of life. So it's nice for people to try different things. And we've got new coffees coming and new matches coming, which we've all tasted, and we're quite excited that people will taste them. And members of staff have come forward and said, can we do this? And we're going, I don't know about that. Sounds weird. We've drank it and gone, yes, we can. So things are coming. And we have got another thing we're going to try and do, but I won't tell anyone. And it's not like I'm trying to go teaser. I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah.
But if we can get this going, that's going to change everything for people. People are going to go, oh shit, that's like having a can machine. Like we got a can machine because we just saw it randomly on the internet. And then we went, shall we just try it? So we bought a can machine, wasn't cheap. And I think we're on 4,500 cans we've sold.
That's the first time I've seen a coffee
like
shop
a
have
year and a half.
a can machine.
But like,
didn't know they.
we got a can machine. We're really friendly with another coffee shop called Fat Toad. You'd all know Fat Toad. Go to them. They're lovely. They're a lovely couple. Exactly doing what we're doing, trying really hard to get the thing that's right for them.
Yeah.
And then when we when we found out they opened, we lift people up, don't push people down. We went and saw them and said, we're Hope Coffee. You've just started. We know how hard it is to get you off the ground. We can do anything for you. Just message us, we'll help you. So I speak to Facto probably every month.
Oh, wow.
But not really about what you're doing. We just talk about the shit behind the scenes that's going on. Mainly people who own the shop are very stressed. We're stressed, they're stressed. So we sort of...
You're sharing the same journey.
Yeah, we're sharing the same journey. So we talk to them all the time. And we got a can machine at the same time they got a can machine. And I remember him coming and going, we don't want to think we've copied you. And we said, we don't think you've copied us. Great minds think alike. And they got a canning machine at the same time. Canning machines are great. They're so good if you want to have a drink now and a drink later and you're traveling. Or we have one person bought 7 and put them in the fridge. We recommend really you drink them on the day or the next day.
Right.
But she canned them for the week. It's your drinks, do them what you like.
Yeah,
and then, so we've sold 4,500, we reckon. And well, we know because we've got a counter on the thing. And then when we started, it was so novel. We used to say to people, do you want to press the button? And people used to can their own drink, pressing the button. But we've done so many now and people are so used to it. Nobody presses the button. They're over it. But people are still buying them.
Wow.
And so we went fat cans.
Yeah.
So we had little cans, which are like, and now it's 500 millilitres. Now we did fat cans, which I call the girth. Bev says I'm not allowed to call them the girth. Fat cans. And they're selling
Fat can.
in shops us every time.
Right.
But we have got something else we're going to try, which we know nobody's doing. If anybody does it, good luck to them.
Yeah.
But at the moment, nobody's doing them.
We look forward to
So we're going to do
hearing
that.
that.
And it's just coffee and matcha related.
Okay.
We're never going to be anything other than coffee and cake, coffee, matcha and cake. We're never going into anything else. We're never going to do acai. I can't say it. Good luck to everyone doing acai.
What is that?
We're never going near it. It's some, I don't even really know. It's like a berry. It's a dessert thing.
Oh, okay.
It's which is great for them, not great for us.
Yeah.
Fatso, they're just doing it. Fatso do some lovely acai bowls. Really big, really generous.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's a frozen berry, like a sorbet, I think. I'm not really sure. And then you top it with granola and fruit and then loads of chocolate sauce. So, I don't know. Good, but good for them. It feels a lot of work for me. Beth always said, me and Beth went, it's always going to just be coffee and cake so people can come in, have a coffee, matcha, have a slice cake, have a chat, and then go.
Yeah.
And like, I know for years people go sausage rolls. He always used to go, this man used to go sausage rolls, sandwiches, to the point where I nearly had a t-shirt made saying we don't serve sausage rolls and sandwiches. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just coffee and cake and matcha and ice cream.
Yeah.
But it's coffee and cake because you don't need anything else.
No.
They're a good, stable food group. Coffee and cake.
That's all you need in life.
Yeah, it's all you need in life.
If you was to go back
God, I'll waffle.
5 or 10 years, Cole, are you in a place where you thought you'd be now?
Oh, no, I thought it'd be cutting hair still.
Oh, okay.
I never ever envisaged not cutting hair. And I don't even want to say, I am quite a modest person. I was a very good barber.
Yeah.
I mean, I was booked up for like 3 or 6 months at a time, fully booked up, really hard to get appointments.
Right.
But I used to love my job. I still love, I cut one person's hair, Stacey, who is a coffee shop customer. I'm not cutting anybody else's hair.
Do you miss it?
I do, yeah.
You do miss
Well, I do one haircut every 8 to 12 weeks.
Oh.
And it's a laugh and it's funny for me because there's no pressure for me to cut the next person.
Yeah.
And it's creative and it really changed my life. Yeah. I left the bank. Everybody in banking went, you're nuts. You're going to be a barber. Wow. And I went, yeah. And they said, you're not going to earn any money. And I went, I don't really care because I don't really care about money. Yeah. I said, I don't care as long if I'm happier than working for a corporate business. That's more than enough reward. So then I started off working as a barber. They were right. I didn't earn any money. I was terrible. I was earning like £3.50 a haircut. It was awful. However, it gave me the opportunity to get better. And then I just got better and better. And then even in the barbers I was in, the queue started going. So they could go to any barber. It was a queuing system. Right. And people still used to go, I'll wait for Cole. And they queued and queued and queued. And it was ridiculous. People queued for like a one all over. And I think it was more because when I got taught to be a barber, one barber who taught me said, you don't have to be the best barber in the shop. You have to be the most liked barber in the shop. And it won't matter if your haircut's not as good as the man next to you.
Wow.
They'll come to you because it's you. And they'll accept slightly shit haircut, which they did. And it changed my life. And then obviously when I opened my own barbers, I was earning more money than I ever earned in the bank because I was so busy. And but even that wasn't important to me. It was just having a nice laugh for 16 haircuts a day and meeting people. So the haircut was important, but it was just part of it.
Right.
It was lovely.
Yeah.
And if I was still doing that now, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
I'm more happy that me and Bev get to do something that's together. It's stressful, and we do argue. It's stressful, but we're together, and it's nice. And we've done something that is a massive achievement for me and Bev. It's a massive achievement for me and Bev because we didn't push for it to be. It came and it grew and it's organic. And I'm really proud of Bev. And Bev's never proud enough of herself, and she should be, because I might be the person who talks to everyone, but there's also an engine, isn't there? And Bev's like the engine, and Bev keeps moving forward, and she keeps me on the straight and narrow. I keep her on the straight and narrow. We work really well together. And I'm really proud of her. And I'd probably never say it enough. I'd probably never say it at all.
Yeah. Oh.
So if you could leave that bit in, I'll get brownie points. But
it's always, it's a
she is like the unsung hero.
Yeah.
Because Bev doesn't want to come forward and do all the things I do.
Yeah.
Because naturally she doesn't want to. She's not that person. And I'm ironically not that person. I'm quite insecure. I'm quite shy.
Yeah,
but this is a business.
Yeah.
And I feel very safe in my environment. So I want people to feel safe. So that's why I'm the one that talks, and that's why I'm the one that does the stupid TikToks, because I'm allowed to do that for the good of the company. But Bev doesn't get enough praise. Definitely off me.
Yeah.
But she is the rock to it all.
I love that.
And she pushes, and she's the one that comes up with the ideas. I'm the one that argues. Okay. I'm the arguer. I argue. And then we do what Bev says. So I think it worked. And she always says it to me, I've never steered us wrong, and she hasn't. She's never steered us wrong.
Oh, amazing. I'm at this phase of life now where I gave a shit what people thought about me. And it stopped me doing a lot of things I wanted to do. And when I look at you, I feel like you create something where you can be yourself, and does it feel relieving? Because obviously, back when I was at school, we was taught at school to work in London. It wasn't actually a job. They said work in London, get a good job, do the normal things of life. But that was never meant for everyone.
I think you never regret the things you do. You only regret things you don't do. Yeah. It's cliche, but it's absolutely true. Yeah. So I think, especially when I was cutting hair and I'd left a really big corporate job, I was quite well paid. I was really quite liked, but it wasn't fulfilling.
Right.
Thank God I didn't live in Essex and I lived in Wales, because if I'd have lived in Essex, you would have all ferried me off to the city. The commute would have killed me.
Wow.
How anyone, take my hat off to you. If you go on that train every morning, travel for an hour, do a shift in London, travel back, and support your family and give time for your children, etc. Good for you, because you're a better person than I could be, because it would genuinely kill my soul.
Yeah.
But I worked for a bank for 13 years because I had a family and I need to support them. So you're unsung heroes. You're genuinely, anyone who does the job they're not enjoying because they've got commitments and families. Good for you. It's the right thing to do. But equally, if you have the opportunity to change.
Take it.
Because you won't regret it. I was lucky, and I always say I was lucky. I petitioned for redundancy. I got some redundancy money, so I had a blanket to try something.
Wow.
But I've never cut hair in my life, so I could have been shit at it. I think I probably was a bit shit at it. But I focused, And this is what we did in the coffee shop. We focused. Bev and I couldn't make a cup of coffee when we opened.
Wow.
We couldn't. It was hard to make coffee consistently well.
Yeah.
But we showed to people that we were honest. And then it grew and grew and grew. I watched so many barber haircut videos when I was training and learning. And until the day I stopped cutting hair, I was watching barbering, how to cut hair. I always used to do it. And then when I started Coffee Trip, I've watched so many coffee videos. And I watched a coffee video yesterday. I posted so many videos for the poor girls that work here, how to steam milk correctly.
Oh, right.
Because knowledge is power. That's what it is. It's, again, cheesy, but it's true. And the more information you have in your brain, the more that when you turn that steam handle and you're steaming milk, it comes natural in second. Right. And as soon as it's that, you're there. And then it's just keeping on yourself and keeping on yourself. So always try something new. I keep watching videos on skydiving. Just always try something new. So I might do a skydiving thing. Because I think I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, me too.
But I quite like the thought of jumping out of the plane. So
oddly enough,
maybe we'll get to it. I know Beth, who works here, is doing it this year, so maybe it'll be an inspiration for me to do it.
Wow.
You know? Never say never and never say no. You'll get more out of life saying yes.
Yeah. That's one thing I've learned as well throughout my years is take a chance. Look
at you with yours. Like, you can easily not do what you're doing and take the easy option.
It's hard, Cole. I won't lie.
Of course it is. But it won't be worth it if it's not hard.
That's cool.
It won't be worth anything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think 3 times this week, and we're on, what day we're on? I forgot what, Tuesday. Three times this week, so I'm planting Sunday. People have jokingly went, millionaire are you, Cole? I promise you, if I was wealthy, to the point where people think I'm wealthy, I wouldn't be getting up at 5:30 every morning to open the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Help Francis, help Leah, help all the staff.
Yeah.
You know, we're not doing it to be wealthy. Yeah. We're doing it because we love what we're doing.
Yeah.
Believe me, if I was wealthy, I'd be on the beach.
I think it takes some life experience to change your aims in life. I'm at a point in life where obviously I've got kids and I kind of want to spend most of my time on this planet doing something I love.
Yeah.
It's a short time.
It's the key to everything. If you can, I know it's joking. We say to all the girls, and we've got 22 staff, I think now, and we used to have 2. We say to every single person that comes and has an interview with us, so it's always informal. They'll chat with us, see if we like you. We then ask you to make us a coffee. It's very important. And then we give you a trial shift. And then we take you on if you pass those things. Right. So do we like you? Can you make a coffee? Do you want to work here after doing a day's work? Because it's not fun. Yeah. It's hard work. Yeah. And then if you pass all those, you stay with us. We then say, we hope this job is going to be the best job you ever have. Oh. Because we sort of know that working in a coffee shop isn't a lifelong career for some people. And it's transient. And it might be that we have a lot of dancers and performers that work for us. And we know there's going to be a day that they become famous or they get their job. We just had somebody leave. She was lovely. She's gone to work on a cruise ship or gone to work in Disney. We will only ever lift you up and support you. But while you're here, we want you to leave going, that was the best job I ever had. It was so nice. Yeah. The owners were nice. The work was nice. The staff was nice. That's all we're aiming for, is to make you feel happy when you're in work. But we never sugarcoat it and say, it's not work. It's hard work. Being behind there doing multiple orders all day is hard work. But we want it to also be nice. So that's what we do. So it's the same ethos behind the bar as in front of the bar. We want you to feel welcome when you come in. We want them to feel welcome when they work with us. So that's what it's like a family. It sounds cheesy. And it's bitten us on the arse before. We've treated people well. They've bit us on the arse. Yeah. But that's on them. It's not us.
Yeah. I think we spoke off camera, and obviously some people take kindness for weakness.
Yes,
and,
always.
Unfortunately, being a business owner, as you know, sometimes you have to be the bad person.
Yeah, but I don't even think it's being the bad person. I think if you take it away, it's not you being the bad person. It's you being the honest person. You're never going to have a conversation with somebody that's perceived to them as negative if nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
You're only going to talk with somebody if something's gone wrong.
Right.
And it might be a reflection on you, and you may have done something wrong,
Yeah.
but something's gone wrong. So I don't
Yeah,
think you're the bad person by highlighting things that can improve.
True. Yeah, and I thought of it.
Or everyone is, anyone.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Anyone that doesn't work here because of my decision or Bev's decision doesn't work here because of something that they've chosen to do, not something that I've made them do.
Yeah.
And that's fine. We all have to live with our choices. I'm old. I understand that.
Yeah.
So I think if you understand that everything in life's a choice, and you can either do the thing that we ask you to do or do your thing,
Yeah.
but it's all a choice.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
That's how I looked at it in the bank. That's how I looked at it as barbering. And that's how I looked at it in the coffee shop. You all have a choice.
Yeah.
And if the choice is not to do what we expect of you in the coffee shop,
Yeah.
your choice lies somewhere else with somebody else. And that's good as well, because that's the right choice for you.
Yeah.
And we'll help you and lift you up and help you on your way. We'll never, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, amazing.
It's a good learning experience. Anyone wants to do a day's work in the coffee shop, come, it's fun. But you'll actually understand how hard it is. It's really hard.
Yeah. I mean, all you've got to do is
Look
just
behind the counter.
look behind there. It's constant. They're almost like an orchestra. They're caught in this rhythm, and they seem to just know what the other one's doing.
I've watched a lot of programs and I've read a lot of rubbish, and all jobs have a rhythm.
Yeah.
So bar brings a rhythm. Your job will be a rhythm because you're getting through a flow. So there's flow states, and then there's a rhythm behind the bar, and you'll see them, and you'll see them locked in.
Yeah.
And you'll see how they make copies, and they make copies in the same way because that's how so it's repetitive. It's very good. It's it's a lovely job to do. It's very engaging with people, but it is a hard job.
Yeah. Day goes bloody quick though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what they're like. I mean, obviously weekdays are quieter, but they're still busy enough.
Yeah.
But if you go for a Saturday and a Sunday in here or in Stamford, and I would argue Stamford's like harder because space is very limited.
Yes.
Behind the bar in Stamford, it's a bit of a squeeze. But we made it bigger and nobody noticed. So we moved the counter forward one Sunday. Me and Bev went, shall we move the counter? And we moved the counter that much. But that much made so much difference. But not one customer noticed. And even the staff didn't really notice to start with. But we did it overnight.
So you're almost closer to the customers that are sitting along the edge there.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah. So it makes it more cozy.
It's very narrow Stamford.
Yeah.
But hopefully we might move Stamford soon to a bigger shop in Stamford, don't worry. But you never know.
What do you suppose?
I'm a believer in things happen when they happen.
Yeah. I guess that goes on to the next thing, Carl. I mean, what do you see the next 5 years looking like for you guys? You're just gonna
Ella, we love Ella. Ella had a 5-year plan. I just don't believe in them.
Yeah.
I don't believe in anything.
You live in the moment.
I believe in the now. Obviously, we think about the next couple of months, but there's no plan. Yeah. Lakeside was never a plan. Why would I want to come to Lakeside and compete against corporate giants that have got pockets of money? It's ridiculous. Yeah. But it happened because relationships. So Deluxe Coffee Works, Sid owns Deluxe Coffee Works. His, I always get it wrong, cousin or niece, I'm never sure. Cousin her name's Esme. He put us in touch with Esme because Esme was looking for a coffee shop to come into Lakeside. This used to be a coffee shop, so they just thought it'd be easy for us. So we thought, what the heck, we might as well talk to her. Her name's Esme, my daughter's Esme. Okay. We believed in fate.
Yeah.
So we came and met Esme here one day. It used to be called 222 Coffee. So at the back door, there's 222, the number 222, which is my daughter Esme's, what they're called, angel number.
Angel number. Yeah.
Esme's angel number, 222. So I believed in fate. I was like, that's a bit weird. So then we came in. Esme's lovely. Esme the lady. Anyone can get her to work for you. She's great. Bit posh, Scottish. Very lovely. So we met Esme. All the stars aligned. And they said, do you want to try Lakeside? So We tried Lakeside for 3 months. Cost us far much more money than we thought it would cost us. And then we took another 3 months. So we're sort of like weighing up Lakeside.
Wow.
And so it was never on the plans.
Never plans.
It isn't even guaranteed to be on the plans in 5 months' time. We don't know. We've looked at 5 or 6 other shops. So we might open another shop, but only if fate aligns and we open another shop. If we don't, and we just had to have Stamford as our only shop, we'd have Stamford as our only shop.
That. You kind of, you go in on instinct and gut feeling.
Yeah, there's no ego. There's no desire to have an empire.
Set plan.
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
It's got to be that day.
Yeah. And we always say, if we just had Stamford and the world fell out of iced coffee and the world fell out of matcha, we just had to sell flat whites and lattes and cappuccinos, I'd be quite happy.
Yeah.
So because there's no ego involved and there's no we want.
Yeah.
What we've got, we're happy with.
Yeah, I love that.
So you're
not going to rock the boat unnecessarily for.
So it's just why
financial.
Yeah. I've got I talk to Bev all the time about the future, money and stuff. I have no aspirations about money.
Yeah.
I don't care. If anyone came to me and said, I'm in trouble, can I have X, Y, Z, and I had it, I'd give it to them. I don't care. I've got no aspirations about money.
Yeah.
I like trainers.
Trainers?
Yeah, I like coats. Bev likes bags. But
you don't want to go into
it doesn't make me a better person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having a pair of trainers I like doesn't make me a nicer person.
Yeah.
So I don't really care. I don't care about how much money is in my pocket.
Yeah.
I care about being able to help people.
Yeah.
I care about being able to help my kids.
Yes.
Or Bev's son Leo. Right? I care about them.
Yeah.
But
I love
I've spent my life with no money, so with money, what's the difference?
Yeah.
It's like,
I understand.
I know.
That. Yeah.
As long as I've got enough to look after people, it's all that really matters.
That's why I'm thankful that you're sitting here now, really, Cole, because, I'm not a million subscribers. I'm not a big deal. I'm just someone that wants to try it and have a go at something in life.
But I'm not a million subscribers. We've got, I genuinely don't know how many people follow us.
Yeah.
And I have no real care how many people follow us.
Yeah.
Good for them. Because obviously we do something they like.
Yeah.
And I follow people because interests that I like.
Yeah.
So good for them, but I haven't got a clue.
That. Yeah. You'd be surprised how many are focused on. You can almost say, I'm not going to follow them because they're under so and so many.
Yeah.
And and like you said, you create your business and you set your rules. So, like you said before, not meant. The brand's not meant for everyone.
But I think if you was reaching 10 people and those 10 people are engaged, they're the right 10 people, aren't they?
Exactly.
If you're meeting, so we get all the time influencers. We've never paid for an influencer. We'll never pay for an influencer. So we get influencers all the time saying, for X amount of pounds, we could make your brand do this.
Yeah.
I don't care. I genuinely don't. I want an influencer to come in the shop, like our coffee, say exactly what they feel about it. If they come in the coffee and say, shit, I have no control over that, and I don't want to control over that, and I don't want you coming to my shop because somebody I've paid £500 to says it's the best drink ever. Because it might not be to you. So come in because it's genuine.
Yeah.
So, don't get me wrong. So if Maddie came in, she did her good for her and good for us. I'll always give Maddie a free drink, but then I'll always give a stranger in the street a free drink if I feel like giving them a free drink.
Yeah.
If I told you to follow anyone in your life, I'd say follow Gigi. Gigi's lovely because her content's good, but that's her job, and but you'll follow somebody who's you've got interest in. Yeah. Believe me, I'm following loads of skydivers at the moment. It's ridiculous. I'm probably never going to skydive, but that's my algorithm at the moment.
Yeah.
So follow the people you like. And if you've only got 10 followers, I don't know how many followers you've got, but if you only whatever followers, be happy that they're the people who want to follow you because they want to follow you rather than 50,000 people you don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who gives a shit about 50,000 people?
Yeah.
But I'd give a shit about 10.
Yeah, you're right.
Because they're 10 people who've invested in you.
That's very
so that's how I look at it. So I don't overly worry about how many followers we have.
Yeah. I think at this moment now, I just realised, when they talk about unique selling point in business, I think I've just realised that you and your brain is the unique selling point. I think many companies can replicate, they can open coffee shops. But I think with you, I think I'm getting from the barber, everything about you is personal and being good.
I genuinely love the fact that you say me, but it isn't me. It's everyone. It's genuinely me. But if it was just me on my own, it wouldn't be the same coffee shop. If it was Bev on her own, it wouldn't be the same coffee shop. If it was just Izzy, it wouldn't be the same coffee shop. But me, Bev, Izzy, Franny, Leah, the girls, Lily, one of the girls, Josie who's just left, Beth who's we've just promoted. If it wasn't for all of us, it wouldn't be the same coffee shop.
Yeah.
So
it's a collective.
It's a collective. As much as Bev and I started the coffee shop, I serve very few coffees.
Yeah.
I'm in the shops very little compared to how I used to be.
Yeah.
But I could go to any customer I know and go, everything they'd go, oh, the girls were lovely today.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. And it's about the person you met in the queue that suddenly has become your friend and you meet in the coffee shop for a coffee that you never knew until you came for a coffee together and they were sitting next to you and asked you a question.
Yeah.
That's what the coffee shop is.
What it's about.
So I see a lot of people going, come to our coffee shop, build a community. You can't build a community. You can build a place that people like to come. And then the people will choose whether it's part of the community or people will choose whether they come every week and have a coffee.
Yeah.
I used to see people, when I worked in the shop, I'd see people every day buying a coffee. Yeah. And even I think, shit, how'd you afford a coffee every day? But that's important to them. And if it's important to them, it's important to us.
Oh, wow.
So that's the thing, isn't it? That's the difference. We could all go and make a Nescafe at home, but they choose to come and bring their money they've earned fucking hard to earn.
That's true.
They're the ones that have gone to work on the commute, which I could never do, to live a life for their families or for themselves or to buy themselves trainers and buy themselves a coffee. And they chose to give me their money. So why can't I make them the nicest coffee so I can buy my trainers and give them a place? But I can't pick that for them. They can pick it. They're the ones in power.
Yeah.
Not me. All we can do is what we do and then hope that you choose to give me your money.
Wow.
On a cutthroat way, I suppose. We'd rather you give us £3.90 or whatever it is for a coffee rather than somebody else. Yeah. Of course I would. We're in a business.
Yeah.
But only so we can keep the shop open and keep the ethos we've got going.
Yeah.
But if we went back to just being a coffee shop where we had X amount of people coming every day, and I used to sit with people in the morning. I remember sitting with loads of people in the morning. I used to sit and have a coffee with them. And then the customer would come in and I'd get up and make coffee for the next customer. And then I'd sit back down and
it's like indoors.
Yeah.
And someone's
so
in your
it was like
house.
being indoors. But that forged a real strong bond with people. And
wow.
So if that was just that, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
If it was just that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned obviously it's a team effort. I'm trying to build a team myself. Have you got any advice for someone like me that's
I think you're doing a podcast that I would love to do for myself, which never got around to doing. I'm one of those people. I'm quite a procrastinator. I know you've told me you are.
I am.
I would we say treat people as you want to be treated. You seem a very nice and kind man, so
I appreciate that.
That's what probably your staff get from you. If you're nice to them and they're nice to you, you've got it made, haven't you?
Yeah.
But I'm just open. I'm very open and honest. And I say to them, you can ask me anything. I might say no.
Yeah.
But if you don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah, I like that.
And lift them up. We lift our staff up. I'd never not lift anyone up. And like I said, if any of the member of staff came to me and said, I want to become X, Y, Z, but I've got to do 6 months of training. Is there any way we can help? And in 6 months I'm leaving. Most companies would probably shit themselves and sack them there and then.
Yeah.
Because they've got to deal with getting up. I would genuinely, if we could, as long as it doesn't go against trying to keep the shop staffed,
Yeah.
I'd help them out and I'd bend over backwards to help them.
Wow.
And we'd happily see them be where they want to be. They're not your staff are quite young. Your business part, you just want people to be where they want to be in the future. And if you can help them get there, help them get there.
And this is the thing, for someone like Dakota and all the other guys we're looking at, it's like yourself, the business model for us is, obviously I've lived a certain life, so I want to try and help the young ones as well reach, just help them achieve their goals, in whether it's with me or with someone else. But I think I'm at a point in life where it is about helping. I know it sounds cheesy.
It should be cheesy. I think a lot of things are cheesy in life, but why wouldn't you want to help somebody? If you're in a position where you can make Dakota's life better by letting her progress and do more and learn new skills and then develop those skills and then move on and find a job that she wants to do that's not necessarily for you, and you've stepped up and helped her on that journey, Dakota's never going to forget you.
Yeah.
And anything Dakota does in the future will shine back on you because you'll go, oh, I helped her.
Yeah.
So why would you not want somebody you've helped?
And that's genuinely, that feels good.
That feels good, doesn't it? So
good.
So even like the girls in performers, so they do 3 years and they leave. There's like Emily who's just left. I'm going to spend the rest of my life keeping an eye out for Emily, and whatever Emily does, I'll feel happy about it. And she wasn't even a flipping member of staff. She was just a customer. But her and her girlfriend, Amy, was so embedded with coming in the shop that they come in the shop. I met their parents the other week. They gave me a hug and thanked me for making their daughter's time in Essex better, because she felt there was somebody like a parent. I know that's miserable. Isn't it? Somebody like a parent that they could turn to if they needed to turn to. And she doesn't even work for us.
Yeah.
So I just think that's the best thing in life you can give, isn't it? People touch points where they feel safe and they feel like they're listened to and respected. And as much as I'm old, you can learn things off everyone, can't you? So
100%.
I just think that's what I do. Yeah. I think if you do anything for your staff, give them a leg up.
Yeah.
Because it'll reward you.
Yeah.
In the end, even if they leave you and you have to find somebody else, but then you can give them a leg up.
Yeah.
And it's just a conveyor belt, isn't it? And
it's just a journey through life.
Yeah.
And you want to make people happy in your life.
Yeah.
While you're here. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, I'd rather go to my deathbed thinking I'd been nice.
Yeah.
Than thinking that I'd screwed people over.
End on.
There you go.
That's all right, Cole. Thank you very much.
Oh, wait.
Honestly, it's an absolute...
I know I waffle because I waffle. I will do anything for anyone.
Yeah.
You know, like, why couldn't you? Why shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Just like, yeah.